Hi there, welcome back to Keep It Simple with Grandma. Today we're going to be making a pumpkin roll. I hope that you'll follow along. So let's get started. Okay, these are the ingredients that we'll need for the cake mixture. We will need 2/3 cup of pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, just pumpkin puree. So 2/3 cup, 3 eggs, large eggs, 1 cup of sugar, and I've already mixed together the 3/4 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I mixed that all together. Now we'll go ahead and crack our eggs and mix the eggs and sugar together. Okay, now that the eggs are beaten, I'll add the 1 cup of sugar and mix that together well. Okay, then we will add the pumpkin puree and mix that. Okay, as soon as that's mixed in, then we'll add in our flour mixture and then mix that. Okay, let me scrape the sides down. Okay, now it's ready to pour into our prepared cookie sheet, and that is a 10 by 15 inch jelly roll, and that is lined with parchment paper that has been greased. You can use wax paper. If you don't have any paper, you can just grease the pan and do it that way, but it's so much easier with the parchment to get it out when it's done. Okay, and then spread it evenly. Make sure you get it into the corners. I have cut the corners down here. I don't know if you can see that, just to make it fit nicer in the corners. Just cut down to where the crease is. That looks good. And now we will put it into a preheated oven at 375 and bake for about 13 to 15 minutes. If you have a dark pan, you're going to want to start checking it at 11 minutes. And the way to check it is just touch the top of it, and if it springs back right away, it's done. This is a sponge cake, and so it will be kind of spongy, and if it doesn't, then let it cook for another minute or so, but watch it closely when it starts getting close to time. Okay, while the cake is baking, we'll go ahead and make the filling. The filling consists of 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that has been softened, and 6 tablespoons of butter that has been softened. And a helpful tip about cream cheese, if it's just from the fridge and it's not soft yet, you can pop it in the microwave. Take it out of the foil, pop it in the microwave for just maybe about 5 seconds. Check it to see if it's soft enough, and if not, just a couple more seconds. And then we will also need about 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Cream cheese and butter will whip together. Okay, then 1 cup of powdered sugar, and we'll give that a stir until it's nice and mixed through. You want to start off slow, otherwise you're going to splatter powdered sugar everywhere. Okay, now I'll add the vanilla. I'm just guessing at the amount, but about 1 teaspoon. Okay, that's mixed thoroughly, and now we're just waiting for the cake to come out of the oven, and we'll let it cool and then put the filling in. We'll check for doneness, and it's springing back, so it's done. Next, it's very important to quickly roll as tightly as you can. It's going to be hot. And then you will set it on a cooling rack until it is completely cool before adding the filling. Okay, after having let it completely cool, we will go ahead and unroll it and then put the filling in. So carefully unroll. If it cracks, it's okay, but my goal is always to keep it from cracking. Okay, so far so good. All right, let me wipe my fingers here. All right, now we'll completely cover the cake with our cream cheese frosting. Okay, then we'll very carefully roll it back up, letting loose of the paper this time. Okay, let me clean my hands, and then we'll wrap it in plastic wrap for about an hour or so, just to give it a little time to firm up. My hands are sticky. Okay, and this time I'm not going to roll the plastic with it. I'm just going to go ahead and cover it completely. All right, and that's it. We'll cut it in a couple hours, but after it's a little firmer. So as simple as that. Okay, after impatiently waiting an hour or two for this to chill in the refrigerator, we will unwrap it and plate it. And no cracks. That's exciting. I'm going to go ahead and put a little powdered sugar on, just a tad, just to decorate it up. Okay, then it's ready to slice. Yum, look at that. Beautiful. It's a pretty thin slice. I just didn't want to cut into much more because this will be my sample piece. So I hope that you'll try this. You can actually do, once you've learned how to do the pumpkin roll, you can actually do like a chocolate Swiss roll and all kinds of things, all different flavors of cake, and then put your own filling in. And I hope that you'll give it a try and come back again. We'll see you real soon. And then we will add in the eggs and flour. Nope, that's not what we'll do.